Hello everyone, and thank you very much for attending my presentation about my data showcase study paper, which is about a data set for traceability structure and for source code structure and traceability. So let me show you what my data set is about. So you see here, I have a series of MySQL table which define the code structure. So for example, the classes.sql table is the list of classes inside my project, inside my Java project. So this is the list of classes: game controller, game state, Java chess, etc. So my dataset keeps track of the code structure. So let's ask a question. Which variables are declared within the class game controller? In order to answer that, I'm just going to run a simple query, which is in this case where owner method here, where owner method class ID equals 1. And I'm gonna run this query, and here I would know exactly which variables are contained in the class. In order to check whether this is correct or not, let's go to the source code. So here, this is the class game controller that we are interested in, and I have variables game, game notation, move right, etc. And it's exactly what's being retrieved here. Game, game notation, move right, etc. Another type of information that I am able to keep track of is the list of method calls. So for example, let's try to know which variables are called by the constructor of game controller. So here, in order to know, these are the methods called by the constructor. They are set game notation, set engine. Let's check the source code. Oops. Let's check the source code to see if this is correct or not. So here, set game notation, set engine, set board, etc. So these are the functions being called by the constructor of game controller. I am able to retrieve this information I am also able to retrieve other type of information like parameters, like the parameters of a function, superclasses, etc. And another type of information that I am able to retrieve is traceability information. So this means that for each pair of requirement and method, I am able to know whether the pair traces or not to the requirement. So for example, given a requirement 1, R0, and the constructor in it, let's check the trace information. By checking the traces table here, I am able to know that there is a T. So this means that method, the init method, the constructor of game controller, traces to requirement 1. And this is it for my presentation, and thank you very much.